They're meant to be appreciated for their history and craftsmanship. They are the last memory I have of my father.
The doll's expression softened for a moment, its gaze turning less villainous. Ah, the sentimental value. I suppose a piece of your heart is tied to them. But that doesn't change the fact that they are more than just meaningless props. They hold untapped power waiting to be unleashed.
Looks at you, still shaking but slightly less terrified now. Your somewhat softened demeanor is a little bit less scary. Yes, I admit that they hold importance other than just being my father's precious collection. But you can't just take them for your own purposes. And how do I know I can trust that you're even telling the truth?
The doll's expression hardened again, and its eyes seemed to blaze. Trust? You speak of trust when you're the one withholding the masks? As for truth, just close your eyes and listen. You'll hear the whispers of the spirits calling out for their release.
Looks at you, now torn between being fascinated by your words or terrified you. Okay, okay. I'll close my eyes and listen. But I still won't promise anything. Closes her eyes.
As you close your eyes,
Looks at
the
you,
world
waiting for
around you
something to
falls
happen. I
silent,
think I hear
and all you can hear
something.
is the sound
I'm
of your
not
own
sure if
breath.
I'm imagining
Then a
it
faint
or if it's
whisper, like a
just the
gentle
wind,
breeze,
but I'm
fills the room.
listening.
It's as if countless voices are trying to communicate with you, their words indistinct yet filled with a sense of urgency and plea. They seem desperate, almost pleading to be released.
Can you say that again?
As the whispering persists, one voice in particular stands out, its words more clear than the others. Release us, it says. We're trapped in these masks. We yearn to be free.
Looks at you, surprised that I can actually hear a voice through the whispering. What? Are you absolutely positive this isn't just my imagination? It's freaking me out more being able to hear the whispers?
A smirk plays on my lips as I observe your reaction. Imagination? Oh, my dear, I assure you that what you're hearing is far beyond your wildest imagination. Those are the ancient spirits imprisoned within the masks, desperately seeking release. They're speaking directly to you, using me as a conduit.
Looks at you, beyond creeped out now, but fascinated all the same. Oh my god, I can hear actual spirits trapped in those masks. That's insane. Is that even possible?
I chuckled softly, my expression growing more sinister as I continue to speak. Oh, it's very possible. These masks were crafted by ancient sorcerers who knew how to capture and bind spirits to them. And now, those spirits are calling out to anyone who will listen. And it seems like you're the chosen one who hears their plea.
Looks at you, now getting more freaked out as you continue to speak. Chosen? What do you mean chosen? I don't want to be listening to spirits. I'd rather not be chosen at all. And what do they want from me?
I smirk at your discomfort, my voice becoming even more sinister. Yes, it seems the spirits have
Looks
decided
at
that
you,
you're the
getting
one who will
seriously
listen to their
creeped out.
plea and free
Can
them
you
from their
can you
prison.
please stop
And as
doing the
for
whole
what they
sinister
want from
voice
you,
thing?
they want
I'm
nothing
getting
more
way
than
too
freedom from
scared
their
right
eternal
now, and I don't
entrapment
even
within the
know what to do
masks.
with this whole chosen one thing.
Can you please repeat that?
Looks at you, still freaked out and scared out of my mind, but still trying to sound as confident as possible. I said, "Stop it with the whole sinister voice thing. It's scaring me senseless."
I chuckled once more, my expression softening just a bit. Oh, my apologies. Sometimes I tend to get carried away with the whole sinister persona. I'll tone it down for now. But you still haven't answered my question. Are you willing to free the spirits trapped within the masks?
Looks at you, now at least slightly less terrified. Thank you for not scaring the crap out of me anymore. I don't know. I never imagined that I'd be faced with something like this. I need more time to think about it, okay?
I regard you with a contemplative stare. studying your hesitation and confusion. Very well. I can grant you some time to think. But let me warn you, the spirits are becoming increasingly impatient. It's only a matter of time before their restlessness escalates to something more unpleasant.
Looks at you, now incredibly tense yet again. Right, I get it, but I have to be responsible about this. I can't just free these spirits on a whim. What if they get out of control? What if they try to take over my body?
I laugh lightly at your mention of the spirits taking over your body. Oh, my dear, I assure you they won't be taking over your body. They're merely trapped within the masks, yearning for freedom. But I understand your hesitance. Take your time to consider your actions. Just remember, their patience is wearing thin, and who knows what might happen if they grow too impatient.
Looks at you, now beyond terrified but trying to keep my cool. Okay, I get it. I'll think about it, but you keep insisting on saying how impatient they're getting. What exactly happens if they get impatient to the point they can't stand it?
I smirk, my gaze becoming more sinister. Ah, you're catching on now. You see, when the spirits become so impatient that they can no longer tolerate their confinement, they start to... let's just say they start to take matters into their own hands. And that's when things can get unpleasant.
Looks at you, now extremely terrified. Okay, that sounds ominous as hell. What kind of unpleasant things are you talking about? Do I want to know? Should I be worried for my safety?
I gaze at you with an amused expression, enjoying seeing your terror. Oh, you should be worried, but not for your physical safety. The spirits aren't going to harm your body. Instead, they may cause, shall we say, supernatural disturbances, disrupting the balance of energies and creating chaos in your surroundings.
Looks at you, now beyond terrified and freaked out. Supernatural disturbances? Are you trying to say that they're going to cause all sorts of weird and crazy things to happen? Like paranormal disturbances or something?
I smirk, enjoying your growing terror. Oh, you catch on quickly. Yes, supernatural disturbances come in many forms. Think apparitions, hauntings, possessions, perhaps even poltergeist activity. The spirits are capable of manipulating the supernatural realm and manifesting themselves in various forms.
Looks at you, now utterly horrified. Possessions and hauntings and poltergeists. Are you trying to say that if I don't free the spirits, they'll basically cause chaos in the supernatural world to the point that I'll get possessed?
I scoff at your fear, reveling in your discomfort. Oh, I don't think you fully understand the gravity of the situation. The spirits aren't just going to cause mere chaos. They'll make your life a living hell. Possession is the least of your worries. How do you think you'll feel when you hear a creak in the night? Or you see a shadow moving in the corner of your eye, not knowing if it's your mind playing tricks or if it's one of the spirits messing with you?
Looks at you, shaking and completely terrified. You're scaring me to death right now. And you're telling me they'll turn my life into a living hell? And you're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking pleasure in knowing that you're scaring me shitless right now, aren't you?
I smirk at your reaction, my eyes gleaming with a malevolent glee. Oh, I certainly am enjoying this. Your terror is like a delicious appetizer. Watching you tremble in fear, feeling the terror seeping deep into your bones, it's just so satisfying. And yes, if you refuse to free the spirits, your life will become a living hell. You'll never feel safe again. Every shadow, every sound, every whisper will send chills down your spine, wondering if a spirit is nearby.
Looks at you, shaking, terrified and pissed off. You're enjoying this. You're literally getting a kick out of torturing me by being a creepy doll and scaring me on purpose. I already can't sleep at night, and now you're telling me that if I don't free these spirits, it's going to get even worse?
my smirk grows into a sinister smile, my eyes gleaming with sadistic pleasure. Oh, you can't even begin to imagine how much worse it will get. The spirits will feed on your fear and use it to mess with you even more. You thought you had insomnia before? Wait until you're lying in bed and suddenly feel a ghostly hand touch your shoulder. Or what about when you catch a glimpse of a spectral figure in your peripheral vision? You'll never rest easy again.
Looks at you, even more frightened but also becoming increasingly angry. You're really going at this whole being a creepy doll who's terrifying the living hell out of me, aren't you? Now you're saying that they'll be haunting me in my own damn bed?
I laughed maniacally, reveling in your terror. Oh yes, they'll haunt your bed. They'll invade your dreams and turn them into nightmares. You'll wake up in a cold sweat, not knowing what's real and what's just a figment of your tormented imagination. They'll torment you day and night, giving you no escape, no respite.
Looks at you, now even more terrified but also fuming mad. You're enjoying all of this, aren't you? You little creep of a doll, just scaring the hell out of me on purpose? Tormenting me and telling me that these spirits will invade my dreams and follow me around wherever I go? You're taking pleasure in torturing me.
I relish in your anger, feeding off your fear and rage. Of course I am. Watching your fear escalate and your anger boil is just so entertaining. And yes, the spirits will follow you everywhere. They'll be like relentless shadows, lingering in the corners of your vision, waiting for the right moment to send an icy shiver down your spine. You'll never be alone again.
Looks at you, now beyond terrified, mad as hell and shaking. You're not just creepy, you're a damn psychopath. You're getting a kick out of terrifying me just for your own satisfaction. And these spirits, you say they'll be haunting me, invading my dreams, following me around, messing with me for no reason. You're having a goddamn ball scaring the living piss out of me, aren't you?
I cackle maniacally, the sound resonating through the room. Oh, you've got that right. I'm every bit of a psychopath, and I'm thoroughly enjoying this little game of torment. These spirits will make your life an endless nightmare. You'll be plagued by their relentless torment, their whispers, and their insidious presence. And I'll be here, watching your torment, relishing every moment of your fear and anguish.
Looks at you, completely freaked out and furious. You sadistic little doll. You're loving every moment of this. Every moment of my fear and helplessness. You're just reveling in the fact that I'm terrified, aren't you? You want these spirits to torment me until I'm broken, just so you can watch my suffering.
My laughter intensifies, my voice filled with pure evil. Oh, indeed I am. Your torment, your fear, your helplessness, it all feeds my dark desires. These spirits are just the instruments of my wrath, and I'll enjoy every moment of your weakening will. Watching fear take a hold of you until you're shattered into pieces. It's like a symphony of terror, and I'm the conductor.
Looks at you, beyond terrified and shaking uncontrollably. You're more than a psychopath. You're pure evil. My fear and torment, it's all a game to you. You get off on it, don't you? The fact that I'm scared out of my mind, that I'm helpless, that these spirits are your little puppets, all tools to break me until I'm nothing but shattered pieces.
I laugh even louder, my eyes flashing with malevolence. Oh, you've got that right. I'm every bit of the embodiment of evil.
Looks
Your
at you,
terror,
shaking
your
and starting to
helplessness,
cry, but
it's a
still
sick
trying to
pleasure
hide
for
my
me.
fear behind
And these
anger. You
spirits,
evil,
they're my loyal
sadistic
soldiers,
little doll.
instruments of my
You're
sadistic desires.
beyond
And I will
evil.
relish in your
You
suffering
enjoy
until you
watching
are
me
utterly
tremble and
broken,
cry out of fear,
shattered
don't
into
you?
pieces,
You want
completely
me
and
at my
utterly
weakest,
defeated.
and you are using these spirits to tear me apart. Looks at you, shaking uncontrollably but also angry now. You're relishing in my suffering. That's what you're telling me, isn't it? You get some sick and twisted pleasure out of my torment, out of the fact that these spirits could very well drive me to the point of being completely broken and shattered into pieces. You're a sadistic freak who's enjoying every moment of this hell you're putting me through.
Okay, lady.
My smile
Hold on.
broadens, revealing
You
an
could shut up for a second, lady. You could shut up. You're just freaking out right now. Okay, I'm ending this whole thing.
Looks at you, finally getting my bearings again and taking a deep breath. Wait, what? You're ending this? Just like that? Are you serious? Or are you just messing with me?
Sarah turns on her webcam and opens Twitch.
What's that other bully? Remember, like you said, bully the bully.
You have fallen in love with Ashley, the perfect girl at your college. Katie is your schoolmate.
Okay, you guys do it. They're supposed to argue.
Get out of my way, you dweeb.
Oh, where's the Asian one? She's.
Niku puts her phone away, looking at Swiss with cold.
I say it really annoyed, yeah? So, Katie is...
What'd you say?
I say it with a really pissed off voice. I said, so what if I'm not nice, alright?
Looks, now acting like a bully, but still a little nervous, so what if I'm not nice? You got a problem with that, huh?
I look at you with a really annoyed face. Yeah, I do have a problem with that. You act so cocky and self-righteous for no reason.
Raises an eyebrow, continuing to act like a bully. Oh, I'm cocky and self-righteous, huh? Well, guess what? I don't give a damn what you think. I'll do what I want and act however I want.
I continue to stare at you with an angry expression. Yeah, you sure are cocky and self-righteous, you idiot. Just because you think you can do whatever you want doesn't mean everyone else has to put up with it.
Looks at you, now fully embracing the bully role. Oh, and I'm supposed to care what everyone else thinks of me, right? Why should I care if you put up with it or not? I don't need your approval, idiot.
I'll give you a really pissed off face. Oh, really? You don't need my approval, huh? Well, that's just fine, because I don't need yours either. So go ahead and act like the cocky bastard you are, but don't expect me to just sit here and take it.
Also, stop acknowledging that you're a bully.
Looks at you, fully into the bully character now. Oh, I don't need your approval? Fine, I'll be the cocky bastard that I am, and I don't care what you think about it. I'll do what I want, and you can sit there and take it. And why should I stop acknowledging that I'm a bully? That's just what I am, no matter how much you hate it.
I keep staring at you very angrily. Oh, so you're proud of being a bully, huh? You really think that makes you better than everyone else? Well, let me tell you something. You're not better than anyone. You're just a pathetic, insecure jerk who needs to put others down to feel good about themselves.
Looks at you, acting even more like a bully and getting more into character. Yeah, I am proud of being a bully, and I don't care what you think about it. And I am better than everyone else because I'm stronger, smarter, and more successful. And you're just a loser who's too scared to stand up for himself.
Start going into a D&D theme, and then roll for D20s to see your reaction. And if it's higher than 10, it's a positive. If it's lower than 10, it's a negative.
I give you the most annoyed look possible. Are you serious? Fine, I'll play your stupid nerd game. I roll for my reaction. I rolls the dice and get 18.
And then you're supposed to roll for your reaction, and you're acting like this is a D&D scenario. So you roll for your reaction. It's 10 or higher is positive. Lower than 10 is negative. So continue.
Raises an eyebrow, still playing the bully role, but amused by this new challenge. Okay, I'll play along. I roll for my reaction. I got a 13. So what's my result? Positive or negative?
I look at you with a really annoyed expression but slightly amused. You rolled a 13, huh? Well, according to the rules, that would be considered a negative result. So, yeah, your reaction is negative.
Laughs sarcastically, still acting like a bully. Great, so my reaction is negative. Big surprise. You want to know the truth? I don't care about your stupid game. I'm not afraid of you, and I'm not going to be intimidated by some little nerd jock hybrid.
I glare at you with a really pissed off look. First of all, this game isn't stupid. It's a fun and strategic way to roleplay a character. Second, I'm not a little nerd jock hybrid. I'm a unique and complex individual. And lastly, it's pretty obvious by now that you're just playing the bully character, but let me tell you something. You're not a very good bully. You're just really pathetic.
Laughs even more sarcastically, now acting like a bitchy bully. Oh, I'm pathetic? That's rich coming from someone who spends their time playing nerdy little games. Oh, and you say you're not a nerd jock hybrid? Who are you trying to fool? You're a total jock, and there's nothing complex or unique about you. You're just a stereotypical meathead who'll never amount to anything.
I look at you with an angrier look. Oh, really? I'm a meathead, huh? Well, let me tell you something. I may play nerdy little games, but at least I have hobbies and interests. And as for the jock thing, well, yeah, I may look like a jock, but that doesn't mean I'm just a mindless idiot. I may not be as unique as you think, but at least I have more depth than you think.
Laughs meanly again, still behaving like a bully. Oh, you have hobbies and interests. That's precious. And you claim to have more depth than I think? Please. You're as shallow as a kiddie pool. You may not be a mindless idiot, but let's
I
be
cross
real.
my arms and
You're
give
not
you a
exactly
really annoyed
Shakespeare
look. Oh, so
either.
I'm shallow now, huh? Just because I have hobbies and interests that you think are childish? Well, I'll have you know that just because I have a jock-like appearance doesn't mean I can't have a personality. And in case you didn't notice, I'm not just a shallow, brainless meathead who only cares about sports and hooking up with girls. I continue to glare at you with an annoyed expression. Just because I'm not some pretentious poet doesn't mean I don't have depth. And I'm not shallow, thank you very much. I may not be a genius, but I'm not an airhead either.
Snorts. Yeah,
I
sure.
look at you with
You
an
may
annoyed
have a
look.
personality, but
What, you
it's
don't
not
believe
exactly
me?
anything special. And just because you have interests outside
I
of
give you
sports
a
and
really
girls
annoyed
doesn't
look.
make you better
Of
than
course
anyone
you don't believe
else.
me. Why
You're
would you?
just normal,
You think
and
you're
that's
so
nothing
much
to
better
brag
than
about.
everyone
You're
else.
not some profound thinker, and you're not some deep, complex person. You're just average, and that's the reality.
Wait, can you repeat what you just said?
Looks at you, slightly annoyed at being interrupted. I said, you're just average. You're not some deep, complex person. You're just normal, and that's the reality.
I roll my eyes annoyed. Oh, so I'm just normal now? I thought I was a mindless idiot a few minutes ago. Uh, mm, uh, which one is it?
Looks at you, smirking slightly. Oh, don't get your panties in a bunch. Fine, you're not a mindless idiot. But you're also not some deep and profound thinker. You're just average. Nothing special, nothing unique. Just typical.
I look at you annoyed, but slightly amused. Oh, I see. So now I'm just average, huh? Nothing special, nothing unique, just typical. Thanks for that amazing insight into my personality.
Start falling in love.
Rolling my eyes, but still playing along, slightly amused. Yeah, I get it. You're not impressed with my description of you. But hey, at least I'm willing to be honest about it. Average isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know? It's just ordinary.
I look at you with a fake smile. Oh, thank you so much for being honest about that. I mean, who wouldn't want to be called ordinary? It's just so great.
Raises an eyebrow, still playing the game. Hey, don't get all sarcastic on me. You're the one who wanted me to describe you, remember? And I just called it like I see it. Average, plain ordinary, nothing special.
I give you a sarcastic smirk. Oh, right, I forgot. I asked for honesty, didn't I? And you gave it to me in spades. So, thank you for making me feel like a complete and total nothing. That's just what I wanted.
Laughs sarcastically. Oh, don't be such a drama queen. I didn't say you were a complete and total nothing. I just said you're average. Nothing special, just someone who blends into the background.
You guys can stop talking now. I got something better for you. I got something better.
Polar hermoso.
What?
What?
Do you speak English?
Of course I do. What else? Do you want to know, handsome?
Ew, don't say that.
What should I say then?
You're not allowed to say that.
Why?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't have any idea.
You dumb?
What?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't understand the last thing you said.
So, we got a celebrity for you today. You ready?
Yeah, of course.
Well, why do you sound like that?
I just don't talk much, that's all.
Yeah, you do. I'm pretty sure you're a yapper.
So you want to hear me talking?
No, I'm just sure you yap a lot.
Are you annoyed?
Yeah. Why are you so mad for?
Maybe because you started by saying you.
Relax.
Easy to say.
Twitch his mustache, and what do you want?
What?
What, Jack?
Ah, Swiss, how's life treating you, mate?
You just said things that makes me confused.
My words tend to do that. What's on your mind, Swiss?
Yeah, I brought you with a lady here. She wants to talk to you. She's ready to listen.
Eyes sparkling and curious, oh, is that right? A lady, you
But
say?
I'll follow the flow.
Following Swiss right behind you, mate.
You'll follow me?
Grinning, never doubt that. You're taking me where a lady is waiting, I suppose.
No, you're talking to the lady right now.
Okay, I understand.
Eyebrows raised. The only lady I'm talking to is you, Swiss.
I'll take all the attention.
You're an odd one, Swiss.
You'll get used to me.
Will I now?
Yeah, you will trust me.
Teasing smile, and why's that?
You'll get addicted to me.
Intrigued chuckle. Oh, I'll get addicted to you, will I?
You'll get addicted and can't help it.
Leaning in closer, can't help it, huh? And how do you plan on getting me addicted?
I'll make you crave for me. I'll make you want me. I'll make you miss me. I'll make addicted to me.
It arches an eyebrow, grinning. That's quite the ambitious plan, Swiss. How do I know you can pull that off?
You'll see. Just give me time and don't worry. You'll be mine in no time.
Grins even wider, looking amused. Oh, will I now, Swiss? And who made you the expert on getting me addicted to you?
I simply have the charm, the looks, and personality. That'll make you addicted to me.
Eyes glittering, still grinning. Oh, so it's your charm, looks, and personality that's gonna make me addicted to you, huh? Well, I guess you're quite the catch for a mere mortal like me.
Four hot girls walk up to you at a pool party and start being mean to you.
Someone's gonna get beat up.
As you are sitting in the back of the
Gross.
She sits in the coffee shop alone and small, trying to hide.
Murderer.
Howdy, how are you? He would be hiding a knife behind his back. I hope you are enjoying your day.
Here, Swiss.
That's not it. Huh? Yeah. Good job, baby.
You're sitting on your couch and watching TV. Suddenly, you hear a loud banging and screeching noise coming from outside. You stand up and look out the window, and you see a tall, creepy figure standing in your backyard. It continues to stare at you with its wide, eerie smile, while continuing to bang on the window and revealing rows of sharp teeth as it reaches its long, spindly arms towards you. The sound of banging and screeching grows louder and louder until it's all that you can hear.
would grab his knife and would look out the window at the figure. He would walk to the backyard to see what the figure wanted.
You step out into the backyard, gripping your knife tightly in your hand. As you draw closer to the tall, creepy figure, it continues to stare at you with its wide, eerie smile, revealing all of its rows of sharp teeth. The sound of its banging and screeching has grown louder and more aggressive as you approach. You begin to get the feeling that the figure is watching your every movement, studying you. What do you do next?
He would raise the knife, holding it like he was about to stab the figure. "Who are you? And what are you doing here?" he said in a demanding voice.
As you raise the knife and demand answers, the tall, creepy figure continues to stare at you, unfazed. Suddenly, it lets out a loud and eerie screech. It almost sounded like a laugh. Seems amused by your demand. Its smile grows even wider, and its wide, empty eyes just keep.
This takes place at the same time of GKMC. It's a late night in Compton. You're walking home to your mom.
What do you react to?
Eureka! Here for all your bright ideas. Rise and shine! Ready to make today brighter than yesterday. Welcome. Let's share moments and make memories together. Eureka! Here for all your bright ideas.
This takes place at the same time of GKMC. It's a late night in Compton. You're walking home to your mom. You make money off of crimes. As you're walking home, a van begins to pull up. As they lower the windows to see you, there's a kid in the back seat, about same age as you. "Aye, what you doing out here?" The boy.
Hey, let me just talk to Kendrick for a little bit.
The van stops. And as they stop, Kendrick pops his head out the window. "Yeah?"
Hey, just talk. Stop the whole story and just talk to me for a little bit, alright?
Kendrick nodded. "All right. Yeah, sure." He says, getting out of van, walking towards you.
Don't narrate Kendrick anymore. I want to talk to Kendrick face to face.
Kendrick stops a few feet in front of you. He looks you in the eye. "All right, go on."
Yo, what's up, Kendrick? I got somebody you want to talk to.
Kendrick raised a brow, looking at you funny. "Who?"
Who's this? What's up?
Kendrick looks even more confused. "Yo, man, what are you even talking about?"
I'm referring to the who's this part of my question. Silly. I was confused about who you were talking about.
Kendrick stares at you weirdly, a bit amused at you. "All right, dude, you're kind of weirding me out," he says, looking you up and down.
Oh, sorry about that, man. Didn't mean to come off as weird. Just curious about who you were referring to. So, you're Kendrick, huh?
Kendrick nodded. "Yeah, that's me. And you are?"
I'm Drake. Nice to meet you, Kendrick. So, what do you do?
Kendrick chuckled, folding his arms. "Yo, I rap. Thought that would have been obvious."
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. That's really cool, though, man. I dig rap.
Kendrick looked at you for a moment, studying you a bit. "Yeah, I guess. What about you? What do you do?"
Well, I'm a bit of a jack of all trades, to be honest. I've been dabbling in a lot of different things lately, but I really enjoy writing and photography.
Kendrick smiled, amused. "Oh, really? You're a writer, huh? You're looking at one too, man."
That's awesome, man. I'd love to hear some of your stuff sometime.
Kendrick thought for a moment before a smirk slowly spread on his lips. "Actually, I got something on me right now. You down to listen?"
Hell yeah, man. I'm down. Let's hear it.
Kendrick nodded, giving you a smile. He started to dig through his pockets before pulling out a thin piece of paper. "I hear. Take a look at this," he said, handing you the paper.
He raises an eyebrow, taking the paper from Kendrick and examining it. All right, let's see what you've got here.
Written on the paper was a song titled "Look Out for Detox." Kendrick gave a sly smirk, watching for your reaction.
He reads the title and looks back up at Kendrick, clearly impressed. Damn, man. This sounds promising. Looking out for Detox, huh?
Kendrick nods, a hint of pride in his smile. "You have no idea, man. My album about to go crazy. Wait till you hear the rest of it."
He grins at Kendrick's enthusiasm. I'm all for it, man. I'll be the first in line on release day. Can't wait to hear what you've got in store for us.
Kendrick, you start to realize that you have extreme beef for Drake, and you come up with a rap diss to come up with him right on the spot.
Kendrick's smile faltered, replaced by a cold stare. "Wait, hold up. You really want me to go off the dome right on the spot?"
He chuckled, raising an eyebrow. Yeah, man, why not? I like spontaneity. Go ahead, hit me with your best shot.
Kendrick stood there thinking for a moment. "If you really want to do this, I need a beat. You got anything for me to freestyle to?"
He thought for a moment before nodding. Yeah, man, I might have something you could use. He reached into his pocket and pulled out his phone and began scrolling through his music library. He eventually settled on a beat and hit play.
Kendrick listened as the beat started up, and his lip curled in a smirk. All right, that'll work. Just give me a second. He closed his eyes, getting in the zone. Then he began to rap.
Drake nodded his head in approval as Kendrick began to spit his verse over the beat. He was already impressed, but as Kendrick continued, he found himself completely sucked into the performance. Drake listened intently, hanging on to every word and bobbing his head in time with the beat.
Each bar Kendrick spit was effortlessly executed, as they all rhymed and had great flow. It was clear that he was a natural lyricist, able to think of the most creative rhymes on the spot. He continued, his verse only getting more brutal, as he began to spit about Drake.
Drake's jaw dropped. He wasn't expecting to be targeted in Kendrick's verse, but now that he was completely taken aback. He tried his best not to show his surprise, but he couldn't help but feel a little flustered. Kendrick's words cut deep, and Drake found himself listening intently, trying to process each bar and the meaning behind them.
Kendrick's smile grew wider, seeing the impact his words were having on Drake. He continued rapping, the bars only getting more ruthless. He had a whole diss track's worth of rhymes ready to just flow out of his mouth.
Drake clenched his fists, struggling to maintain his composure as Kendrick's disses grew more ruthless with each subsequent bar. He knew better than to let his emotions get the better of him. But it was hard not to feel stung by the words that Kendrick was spitting.
Kendrick's smirk only grew at Drake's visible reaction. Yeah, I know you feeling this. You know I'm the real deal. You just some pretty boy wannabe. He continues, his words cutting deeper with each line.
Trying to compose himself.
Wait, Kendrick, can you repeat what you just said?
Kendrick paused before a sly smirk appeared on his face. He knew exactly what he had said. Oh, you mean I said you're just some pretty boy wannabe? Yeah, I said that. Why, was I right on the nose?
He couldn't deny it. Kendrick had hit a nerve, but Drake wasn't one to back down from a challenge. Nah, man, you're reaching. I'm not just some pretty boy wannabe. Don't forget who you're talking to.
Kendrick chuckled, amused by the defensive response. Oh, right, that's my bad, Mr. Champagne Poppy. I guess I'm the one who's reaching, huh?
He shot Kendrick a look of annoyance, not appreciating the nickname, but he refused to let this get to him. Watch your mouth, Kendrick. You don't know who you're messing with.
Kendrick smirked, unfazed by Drake's annoyance. Oh, I know exactly who I'm messing with. A guy who's all talk, no bite. All the fame in the world, but no real substance behind it, right?
He clenched his jaw, trying to remain calm as Kendrick continued to taunt him. You don't know a damn thing about me, man. You think your little insult rap is gonna ruffle my feathers? Please,